Yo, what's up? I'm Sir Esters,
I'm Black and Pino J.
I'm BScribbs.
and we're the Unintelligent graduates and classes in session. And let's talk about everybody's week being. Go ahead and start off Scribbs, the host.
Hey man, the whole this, that week's been it's been good, man. It's just the weather has been crazy, of course, for everybody.
Mhm.
But like San Antonio, they were all worried like it's gonna be a giant ice storm again, like last year, and like all that, but that didn't happen. My
Yeah.
ass, like I put on my TikTok, I was out walking around in shorts working. Like it was, it was like 20, 30 degrees out. Everybody in coats, all that. I'm out there in a hoodie and shorts, bro. Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
no fucks given.
Yeah, that's right. It ain't bad out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. But man, God, so many crazy things have happened in the news this week. We'll be talking about a few of them. But my week's been pretty solid. How's your guys' week been?
Man, mine's just been good, bro. I'm just trying to get this, like the little side show that I got going on, trying to get all that shit ordered and set up. I'm always looking for new retro games. So I've been hitting up Goodwill and fucking thrift stores like crazy, looking for like retro games and shit.
What's going on with that Dreamcast dough?
Go to Family Video, dog.
It's still here, bro. Got it. I'm about
what you playing, man? What you playing?
After this stream, bro, I'm gonna capture some footage. Tokyo Extreme Racer. It was like a Fast and the Furious type game without all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're racing for pink slips and all that shit. So I'm gonna be playing that. I might play some Super Nintendo shit in a little bit too. So that's all I got going on. What about you, sir?
You know me. Sports betting. NBA screwing everybody over, dog.
Are they though?
You know how they got the NFL No Fun League? We gotta make an abbreviation for the NBA, dog. Cause that's no betting allegiance or something, dog.
No betting allowed. That's right.
No betting allowed, dog. Cause the NBA is messing up everybody's parlay.
For real?
Hell yeah, everybody's parlay is messed up because there's so many upsets in the NBA. Teams you don't think that would win are winning.
The Cavs.
And also I tried to go to Taco Bell after work.
Yeah.
And try them wings. And they don't sell them no more. She asked her.
So what?
Huh? You know Taco Bell was selling wings.
Yeah, I thought I kind of figured that was gonna be like a limited thing though.
It was. It was like you gotta go after like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I went after work, and she was like, "Let me ask my supervisor." She asked supervisor, like, "I'm sorry, we don't have that. You want anything else?" Like, no. And you know the Taco.
No.
And you know Taco Bell, where I live at, like you gotta wait in line.
Long
you just can't drive.
you had no choice but to sit in that line, bro.
Hey, so I had to sit in line, dude. I couldn't drive around or nothing. Like fuck all the fast food joints. I only have 1 lane.
Like most places got like 2 lanes nowadays, but the way that this Taco Bell is set up is
it's got like a half a lane. Like
it's half a lane. Like you could put like a whole mountain bike through that lane. You know what I'm saying? But you're stuck in this. I call it crime alley. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody wanted to rob you in that alley, you're fucked. That's it. You can't peel off and go this way because there's a subway next to it, and it's like they put like a retaining wall in between the restaurant and the fucking the driveways and shit. It's weird. It's a weird spot.
Yeah, man, it's jacked up, dog. Like I was like, hey, but there wasn't nothing else I want. The only reason I wanted to Taco Bell was to try them wings. I heard good things about them.
You had to sit there the whole time.
Grilled cheese burrito, bro. It's good.
You should have bought
People like, why didn't you go in? I'm like, I don't think about going in, dude. Thinks about really going in, dude, when you're just not getting off work.
Yeah.
I use my legs enough.
Oh, all right. Now.
I ain't telling you.
All right, dude. You gonna be saying like he the squat king or something.
Them long legs, bro. He take like 2 steps.
I use my legs
enough, dog.
Leg day. I ain't finna keep using my damn legs.
Brontosaurus out here, like Walk 2 miles in 5
Hey.
steps.
Look at these
And
hands.
also, I want to give a shout out to Aaron Rodgers. I'm putting it in the universe. Come to the Titans, man. He's building a house in Franklin.
Yeah.
And he's come to the Titans this year, dog.
Well, makes sense because he fakes all that COVID shit, like getting the vaccine, and you guys love COVID.
So yeah, it's true.
Well, it's a match made in heaven. I mean, it might be a good fit.
Hey,
It might be a good fit.
And he's coming, dog. He's already living down here.
He's tired of throwing the ball, bro. He wants to hand it off every play.
Hey, go ahead.
I know he still have a contract with the Packers, so we got to figure out a way to get him, dog. Trade him for Tannehill.
Yeah.
Tannehill, you did good for us, man, but you can't win in the playoffs, dog.
Damn.
Neither can Aaron Rodgers, so I don't know why you're so excited about trying to get Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, dude. Shut up, man. Shut up, dog. Don't be messing my hopes up, dog. Hey, don't be messing up my hope, man. But let's go ahead and start on our first topic.
Hey.
Let's talk about this Halo TV series. Like, a lot of people played the video game, and the series will be available on Paramount Plus this spring. And the story it'll be set in the 26th century. Halo sees a brilliant scientist played by Natasha Melchihone genetically engineers super soldiers to fight an alien menace called the Covenant. One of these so-called Spartans in instantly recognizable green armor and yellow visor, his Master Chief, Spartan John 117, played by Pablo Schreiber from Orange is the New Black and American God. So, and they showed a 2-minute trailer during the AFC Championship game. So let's go ahead and talk about this Halo TV series. It does look good as hell to be a series.
I can't wait, bro.
And that they did it smart, because I would not want to see a Halo movie.
I'll go for both, bro. But the way that they did this, for it to be a TV show and it looked this damn good,
yeah,
like the Covenant, like the dude with the predator mouth, those they're called elites, but like just with that close up of that elite, man, like you can see like the details in their skin, like their teeth. That shit had me. I was already fired up for that. Seeing that Bokeem Woodbine's in the goddamn show.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. And then at first I thought it was Dave Chappelle at first, you know what I'm saying? Because Dave Chappelle kind of got big, like muscular big. Bro, so I was like, at first when I saw it, Dave Chappelle, I said, oh shit, it's Bokeem Woodbine. All right.
No.
Anytime you see him in a movie, though, you're like, man, he can't be a good guy. Like, it's always like,
he always plays something. Shaky black, like shady bad dude. But
just like Total Recall having ass.
But it looks like in this one he might be like an ex-Spartan, and he's talking about like the things that they did to us when we were kids were bad or whatever. Because what happens in this with Spartans, to make a Master Chief, you have to. I think we talked about it before, but you have to take a kid. The old way was like they would kidnap kids, and then they would, once they kidnap that one child, they would swap it out with a clone double. So the original child gets the experiment. So all those scars you saw on his back, on Master Chief's back and shit, that was all the augmentations that they had to do to make his ass like 7 feet tall and built like goddamn Kane and the Undertaker and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped to see. And that ring that they got, I can't wait, bro. This shit is gonna look dope. The only thing I wish they had was, I wish they had Steve Downs. Steve Downs is the dude who actually voices Master Chief in the game. I wish that they had him voice Master Chief in the show, but it is what it is, man. I'm just hyped, bro. March can't come soon enough.
Yeah, I remember my first time playing Halo. The funny thing about it was I let someone borrow my PS2, and I borrowed his Xbox, and the game he let me play was Halo. Dude, you talking about staying up all night playing Halo, bro.
Shit, dog.
Like, and the multiplayer was dope as hell, dude. You could put that up there with GoldenEye.
Yeah.
That was like the first game where you could actually like drive Humvees and shoot machine guns from the back of the Humvee.
Right. You could like you getting like the Warhogs, the Humvees you talking about, the Warhogs. like when the first time I actually got in the Humvee with the Warthog, and then like my other friends got into the fucking Warthog too, and we was riding out like we was about to bust on some fools. Changed my life, bro. Changed my life. I never seen no shit like that.
I was never good at Halo. The only time I'd ever play Halo is when I go to my friends' houses that had Xboxes. So they'd be playing it all day, like y'all. I'd be on there for like 2 minutes, like, man, fuck this shit. Like I was like power sword, motherfucker. Like, you run around, I got power sworded 12 times, motherfucker. Fuck this shit. Like I'm like,
bro, I love this damn game. I mean,
I'm not trying to switch topics over, but I hope they turn that other game into a series. What's that?
Destiny.
No,
God of War or what?
It was on Xbox also. It wasn't on PlayStation.
Oh, Fable or
it's a shooting game.
Gears
of War.
Oh yeah. That'll be another good one.
Turn that into a series also, man.
Please.
I ain't trying to switch topics, but damn.
Dude, hey, you know what? I swear before the love of God, if they make that into a TV show, motherfuckers will cry in the streets when they see what happens to Dom and his wife, bro. Because in the series, like, there's a dude. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but this dude has been looking for his wife for the first 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
He can't find his wife. He finds his wife finally, and it's not good. And that scene alone, if anybody who played the game and seen that part, they know what I'm talking about, bro. That game it's like the Band of Brothers, but everybody's a bunch of fucking meatheads and with chainsaw guns and shit. This Gears of War, though, that's another game. That's another game they need to make a series too.
Yeah, quit playing and turn it.
Gotta have our boy Jiggy Zapoo in there.
Hey, he
be playing.
Motherfucking Jiggy, bro. Hey, he be in there whooping ass, bro.
I'm one of the side characters.
Yeah, but
who out here we trying to kill? Come on.
The only thing is I got Paramount Plus, but I don't pay for it. So if when it does come in spring, I need one of y'all to
dry snitch on yourself like
bro,
that.
Hey, we leaving all that self snitching. We leaving that in 2021, dog. All right, yeah. This is 2020.
2020 part 2. You leave that in 2020 part 2, bro. This is
2020 part 3, motherfucker. You leave. You don't do that shit no more.
Damn.
Paramount Plus, if you're listening, he didn't say that. He paying for
it. Yeah, Paramount. You stay on top of your mountain. With your 5
mountain of entertainment.
Hey, now let's get on to this. They made another reboot, but it's coming to Netflix. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It'll be streaming February 18th.
Yeah.
You already know, directed by David Blue Garcia and produced by Evil Dead and Don't Breathe filmmaker Fede Alvarez. Why I say that for?
Because, man, Don't Breathe was crazy. Like, the first one and the second one was crazy, bro. Like,
I still gotta watch that.
Also, the story is basically, it's kind of supposed to be like a sequel. So the film takes place a long time after the original Texas Chainsaw. Boy. Basically, it's about a group of people who come to this town and things don't quite go as planned. It mixes a lot of important real life issues with horror themes, which is always something we love. So from the trailer dope as hell. It's got Jacob Lattimore from The Chi. And one of the scenes I did love was when it showed Leatherface. He was on the bus. And was like, he put out the chainsaw, about to get canceled. And they're like, you canceled, bro. And I can see some kids doing that this time of age, dog. And that's how they just started.
Canceled, bro.
Making mayhem on that bus, dog.
Hey, what if they said that? And he was like, oh shit, I'm sorry that he had to go do a post. Yeah. That's not who I am.
Yeah. But then he just messes up everybody on that bus, bro.
Man, fuck them all up.
God damn. Like, I would have nuked that city if I saw that on TikTok Live after that.
I wasn't sure if it was a sequel to the OG one or if it was a sequel to the remake of the first remake with Jessica Biel.
Yeah, because the first remake had Trey Songz, didn't it?
I think so. Trey Songz was in that one too.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
But I think this is a sequel to the original one because that old lady is the girl from the first movie and shit.
Yeah.
So I think
like, I'm gonna go get this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, no,
you
you're
got
not.
the voice.
You 90 now, bitch.
What's up with all these classic horror movies? And they get like the old protagonist, the old lady, like, oh, now she ready to whoop ass. But in the film before, they were running for their goddamn lives.
That just shows you how getting old sucks. Like you get old, you just get ready to die. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get this motherfucker. Like, no, Leatherface looking pretty spry. You not so much. Like he just took out a whole bus full of motherfuckers.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
And Leatherface been going to Planet Fitness,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? In a judgment-free zone, you know what I'm saying?
He doing that blood doping like Lance Armstrong, you know what I'm saying? And you out here looking like motherfucking Betty White, and you gonna be like, we gonna get this motherfucker. No, he gonna get you. It's what's gonna happen. Shit.
Is this gonna be a trend where they're gonna have like the old female protagonist come back in these films? Like, so we'll finally get like a true alien sequel. Sigourney Weaver gonna have Sigourney Weaver look old as hell. And she'd be like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. And
the guy who did District 9 and Chappie and all that wrote an Alien sequel.
Yeah, they
turned it down.
One.
Yeah, they canceled it, but it had Sigourney Weaver in it.
It worked for Halloween, dog.
She didn't do shit though.
Nah, she did nothing but lay in a fucking hospital bed in the second movie talking to my fucking dude from We Are the Titans. Like that was it. We should have been together. We really should have been. Like that was it. Like it was. It's ridiculous.
Jamie Lee Curtis is part of that, and I love Jamie Lee Curtis. You know what I'm saying? But all her parts was screaming in the back of the truck, screaming in the hospital hallway, passing out in the hospital bed, and then waking up and screaming in the hospital bed. Yeah. That was pretty much all her parts. And the whole movie made me think it was going to be a showdown between her and Michael Myers, but this movie was more Michael Myers versus the neighborhood watch and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what you say? I'm sucker turned into John Wick, dog.
Hey, it was like watching like one of them old WWF like wrestling matches when Hulk Hogan's on one knee, and then like motherfucker Ultimate Warrior keeps hitting him on the top of the head, and people start saying USA, USA, and his fucking fist starts shaking, and he gets up and just
You know exactly what it was, and I hate to say it, it was like the Titans Bengals game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dog. I was hoping he wasn't gonna say nothing today, dog.
You know he ain't. Dog.
Titans just beating them down. The Bengals are like, not today. Like,
he's wearing his sports correspondent jacket today.
Right.
You know.
This from the Tony Romo collection, cuz.
Damn you, Scribbs.
Damn you, just spot on metaphors. God damn it.
Hey man, we're switching damn topic, dude. All right. Hey man, let's get on to this. Let's talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been delayed until 2023. And it's one of the Warner Brothers games that was supposed to be coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Black was excited about this game.
I was, man. Like at first, because the first time they announced it, and I think it was at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
a couple years back, it was just a CG trailer, and it was just like all the superheroes are brainwashed by Brainiac, and the Suicide Squad got to take him out or whatever. It was, all right, cool. The second time they showed the next trailer was actual gameplay footage, and that shit looked kind of cool. Like especially with Captain Boomerang throws his boomerang, he can teleport with this shit.
Yeah,
and it was real fast, and it kind of reminded me of it was a game that came on Xbox, Sunset Overdrive. It reminded me of that, the way that they went through the level. So I was really hyped about it, but they didn't really talk about anything after that. So to hear that it's being delayed again, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
especially with everybody with COVID, and it's kind of hard to develop a game when you're doing that shit from your house and shit. So
they're probably trying to throw Peacemaker in there now somehow too, since all that popularity is getting there. They're probably trying to figure out a way to put.
Good. I only watched the first episode.
It's so good. It's so good.
Hey, let's get on to that everybody used to play, but they're coming out with a new version. Destiny 2 won't become a PlayStation exclusive. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan says the deal is about making better live service games.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know
It's true.
Microsoft acquired Blizzard, and you already know PlayStation, they had to do it back to them, so they bought Bungie. So
Everybody keeps saying these deals are like months in the making, man. Like they've been working on this deal for probably about like at least 4 to 5 months. Both sides.
hey man, don't be upset since it's happened to y'all, dog.
I mean, it's Destiny. You know what I'm saying? I like
Damn,
Destiny. I just couldn't keep up.
dogs.
I couldn't. I'm not upset. I'm not upset because the way that this is going, the only thing I'm worried about is that gaming is going to turn into like a true Netflix model. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where every game is going to be streamed or whatever. I'm down with it, but if it's gonna get to the point where you can't really get ownership of a game and it's only going to be available digital, I think that's where we're headed. That's the only thing I'm scared about. Because I'm all about game preservation. That's why I play retro games and all that shit.
I think they're just trying to buy up game companies at this point to keep the other game console things in check. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just trying to like be like, all right, like you bought all these guys, but if you we want y'all to keep these games so we can all play them, we're gonna buy this company because you pull that shit and make it an exclusive. We'll pull that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like the new.
I don't think it's a tit for tat though. You know what I'm saying? I think how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it kind of like how Hollywood's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Disney, for example. Disney and Warner Brothers, to be exact. Mainly Disney. But like, remember how Disney went up and they bought like XYZ studio, and then they got to the point where they bought Fox. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's getting to that point to where the game industry is doing, they're transcending, like the movie industry kind of transcended a bit. You know what I'm saying? In IP ownership, and I think they're doing the same thing. And I think it might tie into like these new games as a service, like Destiny is supposed to be. Because I think PlayStation, Jim Ryan said something about they want to do 10 games that are games as a service, like Destiny or Warzone. You know what I'm saying? Or even Halo. They're trying to get. They don't really have that many titles like that under their belt, other than what, Final Fantasy 14. You know what I'm saying? So if they get more, that's more money under their pocket. That's long-term money. That's people just subscribing out. So
Yeah. Then I mean, with Destiny too, I think PlayStation saw an opportunity to buy them because it kind of felt they it used to be a really hyped game. A lot of people were playing it for a while, and it kind of fell off. And I mean, that was due to the creators at Bungie not really doing anything with the game at that point. You know what I'm
well, I
saying?
think that part was tied to them when Activision was publishing their game. You know what I'm saying? And I think Activision was the one telling them what to do with some of the stuff that they have. But I think even since the beginning, they've been working with PlayStation since the beginning. I'm gonna be brutally honest about it, because they used to be they created Halo. You know what I'm saying? Once they left Microsoft, they were on their own. Did Halo, Destiny. They were actually doing their deals with PlayStation first. That's how like the Gallahorn and all that shit, the Hawk Moon and all that kind of shit was kind of exclusive to PlayStation, because they've already been, from the beginning, they've been working with PlayStation. I think both companies, if they take these titles, these big titles like Call of Duty, Destiny, and they treat it like how Microsoft did Minecraft, and just leave it as is, grandfathered in as multi-platform, I think it's going to be better for gaming in general. I think if you gatekeep, it's just going to make it worse, because gaming fans are already toxic people as it is, especially when we talk about the console war and all that kind of shit. And I don't think that everybody's looking at the big picture and shit. I think people are losing focus, but I think if they're true to their word and they say they're going to keep it multi-platform, that's better for everybody.
All right.
True.
So, what everybody been wondering and everybody been thinking, GTA 6 has finally been confirmed. And the crazy thing about this GTA 6, you already know this will be the first modern GTA game released after the departure of Rockstar co-founder Dan Houser, who helped write all the GTA games from 2 to 5, as well as the Red Dead series, Bully, and Max Payne 3. But his brother, Sam Houser, remains on the project.
Bully was a very underrated game that people didn't talk about.
I got that game too. I still got mine.
Well, Bully?
Bully, man.
Yeah.
Bully's the shit, bro.
For real?
But,
it's criminally underrated, bro.
Yeah.
Bully
it is a very, very good game.
Yeah, I never really thought of playing it.
Dude.
I'm excited, man. I mean, shit. It's but so wait, you're gonna tell me it's been how many years since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out and they're just now starting to work on a 6?
They've been making so much money off GTA 5. What
They've
you
been
expect,
milking
man?
the shit out of that. They just been like, look, bro.
They just announced the we talked about it like last year, but they were talking about like the Grand Theft Auto 5, the PS5 and Xbox Series X edition. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still trying to resell the shit. It's just instead of making just an upgrade, like me and Scribbs, instead of making us pay like an extra $10-$20 to upgrade, they want us to re-buy the game. I'm not gonna re-buy that fucking game. I'm waiting for 6
anymore. Like it takes up my soul.
Right, like, and then we're talking about. They were saying you can do a one-time transfer from the old gen to the next gen shit. Fuck y'all, man. I'm waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6, man. Put me
if you can't put the awesome PC mods into the next gen console version of it, why even get it anyway? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like it's like
did they even say where this Grand Theft Auto is going to be at?
Nah.
What?
But from what I could see, it could be probably Miami.
It's going to be in Antioch.
That's gonna be a quick game, cuz.
Grand Theft Auto, Texas, San Antonio.
I need you to
go see Scribbs walking down the side street. Move, bitch, motherfucker.
The only place they haven't confirmed where they just all they did was confirm that GTA 6 is being made right now. But I'll say Miami. You got to make another Vice City.
I say Texas, bro. I think they're gonna go with Texas. Like Texas is a huge state. You could have multiple parts.
Yeah, I'm thinking either somewhere in the South, probably like Atlanta, like something like Atlanta. You know how they always make up a different name of the city.
Or they could go with the Ozark style and go Northwest. You know
I was thinking that too. Like, dude, I would say deep, like do Atlanta, like a version of Atlanta, or maybe Detroit, like a version of Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be mean, but what's impactful in Detroit that make it such a good game?
Matt Stafford. That's he left.
I mean, because like, all right, if we pick apart all the bad shit that we always hear in the news or online about Detroit, or like the surrounding area, like Flint, you know what I'm saying, like the bad water, the poverty, you know what I'm saying. You can do it's easy to do a story about Grand Theft Auto in that kind of area because there's a lot of people that's out there that's trying to be on the come up. You know what I'm saying?
Or they go to Mexico.
Grand Theft Auto is you start from the bottom and you work your way up to the top.
Or they go to Mexico, man. You know what I'm saying? With everything that's going on in Mexico, shit. You know what I'm saying? I
can see that too. Do like a Narcos type of shit.
Yeah.
I could see them putting probably, to be honest, I could see them putting 3 cities into one.
I can see that too.
Because San Andreas, one thing about GTA 5, they didn't have Las Venturas, man.
No, they didn't.
And I ain't even lie, dude. I like gambling on GTA 5.
We know you like gambling, period. We know you like gambling, period.
He was like, let me bet on these two sucker punching each other.
If you like gambling, then Red Dead Redemption is for you because you can go gamble and play poker on fucking Red Dead Redemption, motherfucker. But like all right, Grand Theft Auto 5 had three protagonists, and you could swap between all three, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin at any given time. You know what I'm saying? And it was like these big ass heists that you had to set it up and then execute, you know what I'm saying? So how do you top that?
Other than going
into space and pull
come out with another game.
Bruh. I don't know
Bro,
how you
what if
stop
they
that
did
story.
do space?
I wouldn't play
Like, that
it.
would be kind of crazy.
I wouldn't
I
play
don't
it.
even know how you do that.
It's
Or they
just-
could do
Crashing the
it.
space
Or they could do
station
it
in the
like.
ocean.
Or they could do it 20 years in the future, or 100 years
could,
in the
too.
future.
They could.
They never did something like that before.
But I don't know. It
Or
might
they could
That
go
would probably
way
be
back
hard,
in,
dog.
they could
It
go way
would.
back in the past as well.
But think about like Call of Duty. Call of Duty did pull that because they were trying to keep up with Titanfall. You know what I'm saying? And they did that Advanced Warfighter or whatever the fuck that was.
I like that
Advanced
game,
Warfare,
man.
and that game was garbage. So it could go both ways. But like what Scribbs was saying, like, what if you go in the past and do a Grand Theft Auto in the past, like in the 20s or some shit?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, during the Prohibition era and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Bro, fuck yeah.
That could be dope too, bro.
Yeah. Run around as mobsters and gangsters. You get like, that'd
And
be
do
cool.
it like
But
Chicago.
that would
Do
be
it
in
like
Chicago.
area. Hell yeah,
That
do
would
it like
definitely be
Chicago
in,
area.
yeah, the Detroit, Chicago area would definitely, it would be crazy.
Hell yeah. I would be dope, bro. And then see like that Art Deco art style and all that.
Stealing horses and Ford Model Ts and shit.
That'd be a slow ass car chase, bro.
ain't many cars around here, bro. Like it ain't.
The motherfucking cops chasing you on foot with a billy club.
You see the guy running by you on the sidewalk, out running the car, like what the fuck?
Well, I mean, wherever they decide to go, man, I think it's gonna be dope.
They're gonna make sales either way.
Either way, because I'm
I think
gonna buy
they're
it.
gonna go for a whole different thing. I think they're gonna go for like a cyber currency attack kind of stuff. They're gonna go in a different direction.
I think they're doing in the future.
That's what I'm saying, like a futuristic virtual
they never
warfare.
Did no game like that, dude. And they already did every city right now. Why not go 100?
You're gonna be paying everybody in cryptocurrency.
I hope not. I hope not.
But switching, let's go to our next topic. I know a lot of people was wondering about this Madam Web. So Dakota Johnson is to play the first female superhero star in Sony Pictures universe of Madam Web. And you already know Madam Web is depicted as an elderly woman and was connected to a life support system that looked like a spider web. Due to her age and medical condition, Madam Web never actively fought any villains. For that reason, sources have stressed it's possible the project could turn into something else. So,
I mean, that was my whole thing, is that she's connected to the multiverse, definitely. So I mean, she would have to be in these Spider-Man stories that they're going to be telling, and there's no pun intended.
What would she even do?
I honestly do not know. I seen her like
she's kind of like wasn't she kind of like a conscience for Spider-Man, helping him out
like that.
So
at first I thought she was like a deity of sorts at first, because like she was kind of like in this astral plane of existence. She wasn't like physically there, like on boots on the ground type of shit. You know what I'm saying? She was kind of like, to me,
she was like Stephen Hawkins. I get what you're saying. I get.
She was always in a chair. I didn't know that she could move. But when I saw her, like just looking at her character, like she looked like Aunt May in this red dress with webs and shit. The chair got webs and shit. I was like, this shit does not look interesting to me at all. I'm skipping this shit. So I dodged a lot of the Madam Web stories and shit, but I know she's connected to the multiverse. And
I just think this is 50 Shades of Lame. That's what I think this is.
I mean, now if they do this as a prequel movie to kind of introduce her character, I can kind of see it. But I'm not even interested in when I saw that it was Dakota Johnson, I was like, okay, so is she going to be helping Madam Web? But they're saying she is going to be Madam Web. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, you got Madam Web was young before.
So. I mean, everybody was young before.
There you go. You can't be mad.
I mean, yeah. I
don't want to see that movie though.
Damn, dog, just chopping it down like that.
I can see Madam Web as a support character, like a Gandalf type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? in the background, telling the motherfuckers what to do, kind of shit. That's how I see Madam Web. I don't see a Madam Web as like the
should have had Sigourney Weaver.
They're saying what they're trying to say is because she'll have psychic sensory powers, so she's supposed to be like the Sony's. She's supposed to be like the Sony's version of Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, my ass. What they got a Doctor Strange? They got a bunch of Doctor Stranges.
Hey, that's what they're trying to say, though.
I mean, all I know she's she's involved in the multiverse. I do remember that she does have like some psychic abilities, but that's not much to it, man. That's like making a movie about Professor X alone.
Yeah,
it's pretty much what it is. It's Professor X without the webs.
Professor X is how Logan's born, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you gotta have him as a crazy old man up there wanting Taco Bell, reading Taco Bell ads out of his brain. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that Wolverine movie was crazy though.
Yeah, Logan was, in my opinion, the greatest.
One of the top 10 movies.
Yeah, man, that showed what your powers can do to you, dog. With Professor X, man.
They probably killed everybody.
Get a chalupa today for 99 cents. And he's like jacks the.
Why he sound like Rudy Giuliani?
That's what he sounded like at that point. Drippy.
Hey, so basically CW, they're doing a come up. If y'all don't realize.
Clearly.
Yeah, Supernatural, Walker, prequels, Gotham Knights, land CW pilot pickups. So I'm gonna go into detail. So basically, the Winchester be the third potential spinoff of Supernatural. And you already know the first two was Bloodlines and Wayward Sisters. And it's gonna go in detail about the family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you got Walker Independence, which is set in the 19th century. So it's supposed to be a Yellowstone prequel and centers on Abby Walker, a wealthy Bostonian whose husband is murdered on their journey west. And you already know Gotham Knights. It's going to come from the Batman writers, but it's not a spinoff of that series. It's going to be based on DC characters created by Bob Kane with Bill Finger. Following the murder of Bruce Wayne, his rebellious adopted son forms an alliance with the children of Batman's enemies when they're all framed for killing the Caped Crusader.
So
this pissed me off because we all know Bruce Wayne couldn't get
Gotham 2.
Pretty much. It's Gotham without Bruce.
It's Gotham. So we're doing Gotham 2. So we don't have a Batman. You got a kid that's gonna be running the shit, but now he's gonna have the help of other kids. So it's like the Hardy Boys with a sprinkle of Gotham. That's gonna be
investigators.
It's Slick reminded me of that show Titan.
Yeah, Titan. Or fucking what was that shit? Not Teen Titans, the other one.
Young Justice.
Young Justice.
Hey, Young Justice. That was a good ass cartoon, dog.
Young Justice.
I don't like the way you said it like that. That sounds kind
of Young Justice. It just sounds dirty to me. I always thought that the title of that
like the whole. Why can't they just make a fucking Batman TV show, bro?
Because it just doesn't movies, dog. He's not worth having a show, dog, when he's got movies.
Dude, if you watch Titans season 1, like the season finale, and they have a Batman. There's like 2 episodes that are centered on Batman, and the way that they did Batman was fucking dope, and it was fucking scary as shit. The way that he was fighting, and you didn't have the
Batman
whole
works for TV.
It was just all shadows and shit. It reminded me of you remember the animated series when it would show Batman? It would just show the shadow of Batman with the eyes and shit, and he would fucking throw the batarangs. That's all that was in that fucking fight in Titans. It was just a fucking shadow beating the brakes off of people and shit. Why can't they just do that? I will settle for that.
Because they did it. It's called Arrow.
Oh,
that's true. The defense rest.
Lasted 5 seasons.
Yep, that ended that one. Touche, motherfucker.
I mean, since I got HBO Max, I will check it out. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
If it's on HBO Max, yes, I will watch it because HBO Max do have CW. So I'm not gonna say anything good or bad about it until I check it out or see a trailer. But from the stories and they made a game on it, didn't they?
Yeah, that's the next game. That's actually the next game that's supposed to come out is Gotham Knights. Same premise. Batman's dead, and then you got Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Red Hood are all trying to find out what the hell happened and how he died and all that shit.
I'd rather watch like a live action Incredibles series or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that would be cool.
Fuck all that. I want HBO to fucking nut up and bring fucking Swamp Thing back.
That's true.
I never watched it.
Watch Swamp Thing. It's on HBO Max too, bro.
The Walking Cannabis Bud.
It was directed by the dude that did The Conjuring, James Wan. It's dope as shit, bro. And like the first episode was like it's like the movie The Thing in a Louisiana swamp kind of shit. Dude, watch that shit, bro. That's good show. They canceled that shit prematurely, man. R.I.P. Swamp Thing.
Hey, well,
sprinkle
y'all
some
ready to
dewy
take
dust
this
on
break
it
before we get on to our two topics and then our big topic, where we go mess with Scribbs on his conspiracy theories.
Getting Scribbs' mind. Look at it.
I'm about to hit y'all with some truth bombs.
We'll be back after this short break, man.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
Hell
Yeah, motherfucker.
Wait for this fool to come back in.
This man like treats this thing like Nissan now. He take the longest.
The longest breaks. He like, you know what?
Be coming back after the bell ringing. Bing, 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 bing.
You doing, Doug?
Waiting on you.
Damn.
He doing his Naruto. He doing his Naruto hand signs, bro.
Oh,
Ninja art.
Talking about you when after the bell be ringing, throwing on them gloves, go.
after the bell be ringing, mine.
Running back to the line. Bing, bing, bing.
Like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Beep, 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 beep. Got like one glove on. Shooting the bolts. Beep, 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 beep,
Hey,
beep.
them look silly, dog.
Hobby be over there. Come on, boy. Come on.
Hey,
Come
hobby
on,
still.
boy.
Hey, hobby still hobby, dog.
That's right.
Ain't nothing
You
changed
get that
about
old
hobby,
people
dog.
don't change, bro. You get that old people don't change. What you think about that Aaron Rodgers, boy? I tell you what, boy. I don't think he's gonna be on the Packers next season, boy.
Hey.
Foghorn Leghorn ass.
He gonna bring us back, homie.
And we're back.
All right. Let's get on to a topic about these nurses. So, 2 nurses on New York's Long Island are being accused of selling fake COVID-19 vaccination cards and entering the false information into the New York State Immunization Information System database. Julie Duvono, who's 49, and Marissa Uwaro, who's 44, allegedly made more than $1.5 million in less than 3 months.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Prosecutors said law enforcement found about $900,000 in Miss Duvono's home, along with a ledger documenting profits of more than $1.5 million from the alleged scheme. And you know, Miss Duvono, a nurse practitioner, and Miss Uwaro, a licensed practical nurse, are each charged with 1 count of forgery in the 2nd degree. Miss Duvono is also charged with offering a false instrument for filing in the 1st degree.
I think they should also be charged with attempted murder for falsifying vaccination cards. Because if any of these people that were falsified vaccinated and then died from COVID, they are a direct cause of that.
You said throw the book. Throw the book at them. Just Joe
a forgery thing's only a few years in prison, bro.
I mean, that made money, dude.
Shit, that made some bank, cuz.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, it's fucked up. And yeah, I if you think about like the potential like health hazard that caused, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no telling how many cars got. Did they say how many cars got sold?
No.
I can just imagine just thousands. You know what I'm saying? Just
in New York.
Just run around New York. Legit.
Well, hold on. They said they charge $220 for adults and $85 for children.
Even the kids got the fake ones. Damn.
The kids, don't do it to the kids.
They doing it to the kids. Oh, bro.
Damn.
That's a racket, bro. That's some shit that like seems like it'll be an episode of fucking Sopranos or some shit.
That shit, no shit. Hey, we got these fucking fake vaccine cards over here. You know what I'm saying? Got the fucking fake
You
vaccine
gotta
cards
talk to
over
the
here.
hand.
$200 fucking dollars.
Damn.
Don't make me break your fucking
The
legs.
fucking-
Buy
the
one, you
fucking-
motherfucker.
My fucking wife, Maria, she gets the
Yeah.
fucking cars every day.
What the fuck is that cough you having over here, bitch? Get away from me. I'm Tony fucking Soprano. I ain't trying to die.
He just turned down the gun.
That's
That's
ball
wild,
players,
bro.
dog.
That's money, dog.
It's perfect
Probably
out
that's
of
where Antonio
Jack
Brown
and
got
Allen
his
for that.
cars from, dog. Probably where Antonio Brown got his cars from.
Probably. Where his
Not gonna
cook
lie.
got the cards from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Antonio Brown and Aaron Rodgers, dog.
Oh, shit.
I'm immunized.
I don't trust a motherfucker that says it like that.
Yeah, I'm immunized.
I'm immunized.
The fuck?
Lying bastard.
Against
Hey.
polio, motherfucker. Not against.
And they plead not guilty. So we're gonna say not guilty till proven innocent, man.
They got fucking. They. You just said they got tickets. Now who fuck writes receipts for that shit? Like,
Or
what are they-
innocent until proven guilty.
bro. They have tallied ass receipts. That proves that they guilty right there, bro. Like, what?
Right.
What's,
Hey,
Right.
innocent until proven guilty, dog.
who be writing
You know how the
receipts?
game
You
go?
can't claim that shit on your taxes. Running
Look,
COVID
based on the
racket.
based on the names that I'm hearing, bro, I ain't hear fucking Shaniqua or goddamn fucking Denise, bro. So they gonna get off a little light sentence, bro.
Like I said, bro,
Yeah.
forgery is only like 5-year max sentence. So it's
Hey.
like it's
If they get
It's
out,
stupid.
if they get out of this, man, shout out to their lawyers, dog.
they need
Oh,
to be
yeah.
charged with homicide, attempted murder, all that shit.
I mean, but you can't trace it to those cars, though. That's the thing.
You can trace it to them
You could
people
probably
dying
do
that
reckless
had those
endangerment.
cards.
You could probably charge them with reckless endangerment,
Yeah.
but you couldn't get them like on murder charge. That's like trying to
can
get
try.
somebody on. That's trying to like get somebody on a murder charge for working like who stole bullets from a fucking ammunition
I sold
factory
this.
or something.
Yeah.
You can't really trace it back to them. You know what I'm saying? So I think if anything, that those fools will probably get like some kind of reckless endangerment type of charge added onto the.
They're gonna do 2 years in prison, 8 years of probation. They're gonna be sitting on almost $2 million.
If they
That's
get
wild.
off with this, like
Easy.
I said, man, shout out to their lawyers, dog. They're innocent until proven guilty, dog. So
Shout
let's get
out
on
to their
our
families.
next topic.
All right.
An Iowa man has been sentenced to life in prison for running over a friend with his car following a fight over mayonnaise. Reporter
This is
Christopher
America.
Elbacher, who's 29 years old, of Woodbine, was sentenced on Monday to a mandatory life sentence 2 months after he was convicted of first-degree murder in the December 2020 killing of 30-year-old Caleb Solberg. The two friends were eating and drinking at a bar in Moorhead on December 17, 2020, when Erlbacher decided to put mayonnaise on Solberg's food. Solberg, who was not happy with the mayo being added, reacted by punching Elbacher, leading to a fist fight between the two. Later that night, after making threats to hurt Solberg and others, Erlbacher spotted the victim outside a nearby cafe and ran him down with his truck.
Damn.
Bro,
hold the
that-
mayo. That's all I'm gonna say.
no
Hold the mayo.
shit. I mean, most white folks prefer Miracle Whip anyway, bro. Like, I don't know why. What are you doing throwing mayo on his food, man?
Damn. I mean, dude. I mean, like,
I'm not fucking with that guy in prison. That's all I know.
that's what I'm saying.
You ain't gonna ask him if he want his cornbread, man.
Nah, I mean, if a guy's willing to murder a dude over some mayo,
Ain't no telling what the fuck he's ready to murder for.
no
bro.
shit, bro. He gonna push your shit in just for taking his fudge brownie.
Well,
He-
you also
he gonna
say-
put
He will kill.
You
He will
also
kill
say
a
they was
motherfucker
under
for a
the-
Charleston chew, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
He's about that life.
Give me a ketchup packet, not mayo, motherfucker.
Hey
and I'll
man, he was
stab
under the influence, dog.
He was under the influence. So.
Bro, he was
I wanna
he's
hear.
like, hey, Tootsie Rolls are the better lollipop. No, motherfuckers, blow pops. Tootsie Rolls, blow pops. I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Yeah,
I can-
skirt. No, it's like what?
Over mayonnaise, dog. You going to hell for some mayonnaise, bro?
That's fucked up, bro. Like, I mean, mayo makes a lot of stuff taste better. Even what the fuck could he been eating that mayo wouldn't even make taste better?
Dude.
I don't understand.
Hey,
Well,
since we talking about mayonnaise, do you use mayonnaise like if you make a grilled cheese? You use mayonnaise as the
crazy thing about it, man. I was talking about that at
I
work,
do.
dog. They looked at me like I was crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I put mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise on the
I
it
always
makes it
use,
cook.
I
Makes it
always
cook
use
faster.
butter. I always use
faster
butter.
is more even and shit.
Yeah, I
Makes it
never
cook
used
even.
mayo until someone told me about it. But because I've always used butter, and I was telling
me
them
too.
at work, they looked at me like I was crazy. They're like, "You can use mayo, I'm
Bro,
like,
you need
yeah,
to
you can
use mayo,
mayo."
and then this is the other secret, bro. You gotta sprinkle on some dank seasoning on the mayo before you throw it on there, bro. It's gonna make
What?
it
Some
taste
what?
dank seasoning. Take like some garlic
Oh,
parmesan seasoning you got or something like that.
Oh, it's a
Or
dang. I didn't put
or like
put weed on it.
take like some
Some of these
fucking
nugs on here, dog. Just crumble it
like
up real quick.
buttery garlic seasoning you have. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle it
yeah.
on there, throw it on
Yeah,
it, bro. I'm telling you, it'll make a grilled cheese sandwich taste 10 times better, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
butter's good on there, but I'm used to
mayo's
butter.
better.
I mean,
Mayo's
mayo's
better.
good on there, but I'm so used to butter, dog.
I am too.
But
And
I
I had
seen
it
how, because I tried mayo one time, and I was like, how the hell they do it with mayo?
just
So the crazy thing I tried
yeah.
to put mayo on both sides.
oh man, oh
And then I'm
god,
like, dude, my hands is sticky, bro. How the hell they? And then I realized I saw a video.
Yeah.
You supposed to put butter on. You supposed to put the
Okay.
mayo on one side,
Yeah.
put it on there, and then put the mayo on top while it's cooking.
Yeah.
And then
This is the next great unintelligent graduate's endeavor. Astor's is gonna start a fucking cooking show.
Hell yeah, that's what we need. Put that shit on YouTube.
Because I was like, how the hell they doing this, dude? My hands all sticky. I'm like, this is crazy, dog. Then
You don't
the
even
crazy
see a
thing,
lot.
also,
You
not to switch
just a
topic
light
from the
even
mayo,
spread of that shit.
I realized, like,
Yeah.
I never ate like instant ramen noodles, right? I never liked it. Like,
Right.
I
You
like,
never pour enough.
I liked
I'm
it
You
putting
from
never
the.
pour it. Say it. Say you were
Visual
never pour
timeout
enough to eat.
activated.
You were never pour enough to eat instant ramen noodles, bro. That's all you gotta say.
That's what I mean. It was never poor enough to eat the shit.
Hold on. No. I eat it from restaurants, but
Of course you would.
like the home
You got money.
kind, never.
Yeah, see,
But
you're not building a good case for yourself.
until I added butter and egg to it,
Mm-hmm.
you talking about on point, dog. And put some seasoning on it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's like the best ever, dog.
Hey, take some steak chunks, cook it up with some ramen noodles, throw them in there with an egg, bro. Some garlic butter. Oof, I'm telling you right there, bro.
Yeah, I love noodles
fried
now,
egg.
dog.
Yeah.
Adding eggs and butter makes it 10 times better.
I never put no butter in it, bro. It's
For everything but your heart.
You and butter, bro. What's up with you? Are you paid by Big Butter, motherfucker? You always talking about some butter shit.
Yeah, no shit, bro. Like,
man, the wings,
never had the
wings I cooked in the plastic top shrunk on top of it, man. Butter.
Bro, when you got $20 on your food card and need last week and a half, that box of ramen looking real good, bro.
What you just explained though, when you said I never had it only if I was at a restaurant, lets me know you had never been poor. You had never had
like that.
You ain't never been
I only eat ramen at the restaurant. My father used to take us to all the days.
Stuff, dog. I ate bologna
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air having ass.
Hey, man.
My uncle in Bel-Air, he makes the best ramen noodles because his butler Jeffrey does it for us.
Jeffrey.
Never ate it, man.
Oh,
but
I look like Uncle Phil.
It's my cup of tea now, dog. Butter and eggs, man.
Butter and eggs. It's not good. It's not good for. That's not good for the heart though. With all that sodium.
Really butter for. You don't need the
butter
with
the ramen with the eggs.
Hey, instant ramen noodles not good. Period, dog. They using that for furniture, bro.
I saw them videos, bro. I said, I am never eating ramen noodles again. And again, what did I do? Eat ramen noodles.
Hey, no offense, you're Asian, bro. So.
Oh, because it's Black History Month, you can attack my other half. Because it's Black History Month, you can go ahead and attack my Asian half.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, bro.
Asian Pacific
chicken.
Awareness Month is coming up soon, motherfucker. I'm coming for you, dog.
I never had a black person that said, "Man, I don't like chicken." I never met a black person say that, bro.
It's normally the cheapest at the rest. Well, pork's actually the cheapest, but
pork is cheap.
Yeah, pork is cheap. Now they look at me like I'm crazy when I say I don't eat pork. They look at me.
Yeah, because you're pescatarian. We know you don't eat.
Like no damn
pescatarian, but you eat eggs and butter on motherfucking
eggs and butter and
ramen.
shit. Hold the pork.
Of course you like
ramen.
ramen. You're Asian, bro.
Damn, shots, bro.
Damn, cuz.
Well, you are Filipino. You talking
about
about
you sound like Armani. What's his name about
damn, you have to spell it out.
White people.
Goodness, y'all going hard on me, dog.
You gonna say next that he loves pineapples or something now, bro? Too.
Damn,
Polynesian.
Damn, motherfucker, I do love pineapples, though.
Exactly. Like what?
It's damn. Who
doesn't love pineapples?
I love pineapple.
That's the point.
I love spam. I love rice. I love spam and rice in no particular order. I love pineapples. Eggs. I don't like buttered eggs. I like eggs.
Who don't like pineapples?
I like
what I'm
rolls.
saying, bro. You ain't gotta be Asian like you.
I like rice cakes and dumplings.
Pasta was created by Italians, man. You know, that's noodles too. Shit.
We need a new statement. Racist 101 with Sir Estes.
Black History Month, and you coming out here with this bullshit. This month too damn short to be coming out.
5 days in. 5 days in, just let the racism just fly around like a bunch of birds.
I don't even want to get out about how February is shortest month of the year and they give it Black History Month. I ain't getting started on this. They cut out my camera.
Let's go ahead to our big topic, dog.
They cut out my camera last time. I started.
All right. So let's cue in. This is in the audio version. I'm gonna cue in the X-Files music because we're getting into some dark territory. We're going into the mind of BScribbs.
I'm only hitting you with facts.
And his conspiracy theories of the NFL starts now.
It's not conspiracy theories. It is solid proof, factual proof that the NFL has been fixed for some time. And that I'm just going to start with this year with the LA Rams. The Super Bowl, everybody knew since last year was going to be in LA. They signed the biggest California artists. California is one of the hardest struggling states in the United States right now due to the coronavirus pandemic. Mm-hmm. They could not even afford to have their own stadium built. They had to take out a loan for that shit. But basically you have Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar, arguably the three biggest California rap artists of all time, coming there with one guy from Detroit, right? Mm-hmm. Who's named Eminem. Doesn't that sound a little fishy? That a quarterback from Detroit goes to the LA Rams.
No,
and then all of this happens in the same year, and they all in the Super Bowl. Doesn't this sound a little weird to you? Like it could have been written in a script. Doesn't it? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't it sound like, we got a Super Bowl appearance? That should pay off the stadium and the loan that we took for it. You know what? Who cares if the Bengals made? That's great because Cincinnati got a loyal fan base. They're going to bring all their money over here too. You know what I'm saying? and now that's just the first example. And now you got Brian Flores and Hugh Jackson coming out saying that their owners were paying them to lose football games.
Well, the Dolphins coach was saying that because the owner wanted to get a better draft pick next year.
Yes, so but that's still fixing games.
Hey, dog, you heard about the tank for Tua, dog. Everybody's talking about tank for Tua,
but not get paid to tank for Tua. You know what I'm saying? There's difference. Okay,
so this brings me back. $100,000 and tank for
This
Tua.
brings me back to the Rams-Saints game with the pass interference play that didn't happen, bro. The most clearest penalty of all time, and they just don't even throw a flag, and you don't think that shit is suspicious.
Stuff like that happens all the time, dog.
Not like that. That motherfucker got hit before the ball was in midair, and the man got hit. Like it was as blatant as day, bro. That was like the most blatant penalty of all time.
I'm not mad. I'm not suspicious of any of this shit because at least one of these LA teams got a fucking stadium. Because my fucking San Diego or my LA Chargers were fucking homeless, like real.
Y'all might as well be the Portland Chargers, bro. Y'all living in
to be real, they should have stayed in San Diego. There was no point going to LA.
They should have stayed in fucking San Diego, man. But that fucking owner is a fucking dumbass.
Look at the Pete Carroll. Look at the Patriots game. Tell me somebody didn't pay Pete Carroll for that game. 1 yard line. You ain't gonna hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch with one of the most head scratching calls of all time.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at this, man. I'm starting to really think
the
coaches
whole
are
thing
getting paid
about
to
it,
throw games.
they was overthinking on what they should have done, dude. They was thinking too
Ain't no
hard
overthinking about
because
it.
everybody thought they was gonna run
Think
it.
it was is that hey, I just got a text message from Robert Kraft saying, hey, if you throw the ball here, let somebody pick it off, I'm gonna pay you $3 million. You know,
Right.
Pete
Wow,
Carroll's
bro.
like,
Right.
cash the check, motherfucker. Marshawn Lynch, stay on the bench. Look, like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I don't know, man. Like, the more and more I've seen about it, states that have been struggling economically, if you look at the data, look at Georgia. Georgia's been struggling economically for a while. Now all of a sudden they win a World Series and a national championship in the same year. And neither team has won a championship in forever. Look, let's put it that way. Was Braves won in 95, 94, somewhere like that? And Georgia hasn't won a championship in 50 years, I think. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now, and if you look at this again in another, this is a stretch here, but this is like, if you actually look at the last two colleges that have beat Alabama were LSU and Georgia. Those two colleges now have a quarterback being represented in the Super Bowl at the same time, bro. That to me is a little strange as well. I mean, I look at it like that's a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking
Like,
too hard, dog.
maybe
Yeah.
I am.
But I want to
but
understand. What I want to understand is, you say NFL is rigged, but you're an Eagles fan. What's the point of that?
let's talk about this. The Eagles, 2018. Yes, we finally win a championship. Oh my God, we're one of the greatest Super Bowl upsets of all time. Guess what happened 6 months later? A school from Pennsylvania named Villanova goes and wins the men's national basketball championship. Look, you know what I'm saying? And the Eagles have Philadelphia as a sports team hadn't won shit since the Phillies in the early 2000s, and that they were starting to struggle, and that happened in the same year as well. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed this happening, and it's like I feel like teams are bidding on sports to try and pay for championships. You know what I'm saying? When they feel like they can get the most bang for their buck. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, we got all this hype going behind the Eagles, you know, because we drafted Carson Wentz last year. Everybody's excited. We got a new roster. And you know what? How about we pay him this much money? You guys throw in a men's championship basketball team in there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, that happens. You know what I'm saying? Georgia this last year. Boom. You ain't got to pay that much because the Falcons fans are just going to be there no matter what. I mean, I don't know how you're a Falcons fan after you suspiciously blow a 28-3 lead in a Super Bowl. Come on now, man. Like that to me, again, it's like I'm starting to think most of Tom Brady's career was bought and paid for, bro. Like the more and more I'm starting to look at it.
Hey, dog, you can't be going after the GOAT like that, dog.
Hey, bro, I'm going after the
He
GOAT
going
because
You can't go after the GOAT, man.
if any statistics will tell you, nobody is consistently that great without cheating or something behind.
Cheating. He
Come on,
always
bro.
look. You got to realize everything Tom Brady done, he
And
is
he was
not getting paid. Tom Brady has never gotten paid over $100 million, bro. Throughout his
look, and yeah,
career.
he's taking a lot of pay cuts on rosters, you know, because he's getting paid on the backside. Because you know what, he's the perfect poster boy for the NFL. Hey, bro, with tinfoil hat coming on with his tinfoil hat over here, bro. Bullshit. Look, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, look, Kyle Shanahan himself has had 3 of the biggest chokes in NFL history as a coach. Okay, I mean, y'all can think I'm crazy if you want, bro, but this shit dates back for a while. If you've been looking at it statistically, look at Tennessee sports. Look at Tennessee sports. Both the Titans and Predators.
Hey,
Both the Titans and Predators have done the same thing. They end up being number 1 in the NFL and the NHL. And what do? They go out and lose their first playoff series and game. And the Titans have done that twice.
Hey, damn you. Hey.
But the 1 year y'all are down on sports, y'all barely get into the playoffs when it comes to hockey. You didn't even get in the playoffs when it came to football. What happens? Y'all made the NBA, you made the NHL Stanley Cup Finals when y'all barely fucking got in there. Y'all ain't got no other sports to root for, but you magically make the NHL Finals when you barely limped in there as the last seed of the hockey. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many little things I've noticed. And it's like Dallas Cowboys fans. Q, what's up, Q? Y'all been trash for 35 years, but y'all still selling out every Cowboys game still since. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to win the Super Bowl. They're still making money.
Cowboy, man. Don't worry about my Titans, man.
You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, I heard they're going to host the Super Bowl every year in Dallas after this because they know Dallas ain't making the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, they're just going because if you look at some of the most loyal fan bases, they'll throw them a bone like once every 10, 15 years where they make a Super Bowl appearance. The Bears.
Explain the Chargers.
Cowboys don't even need it.
Explain the Chargers then, bro.
The Chargers aren't even a loyal fan base anymore, bro. Like they're out there.
They got me.
Like,
they got me
cheering for other teams. Yes, they got you. They do. They got you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you see the last Chargers-Eagles game, there were more Eagles fans there than Chargers people, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's like the Chargers struggling, and they would have made the playoffs.
Motherfuckers in LA didn't want the Chargers to be in LA anyways.
Look, I'm telling you right now.
I don't know what that owner was thinking, dog. Y'all should have stayed in San Diego, dog.
The Chargers would have made the playoffs this year.
They were loyal in San Diego, bro. They still got me though.
I'm telling you though, bro. Spanos. And I've noticed in a lot of sports, we've known about officials being paid. It's happened in the NBA. It almost brought down the NBA. So we all remember that, right? The NBA official that got caught getting paid.
I remember.
Paid for calls.
I remember.
Exactly. So who's to say this shit ain't happening one in the NFL? And the business is too big to expose this from happening. Two, to say that owners and coaches aren't working together to pay their teams to lose games, which is now being proven to be true. Like I'm saying, man, the curtain's starting to get pulled open here a little bit. The NFL realized it could be the next huge business, and it's more beneficial for them financially to make sure certain shit happens, instead of just letting actual sports happen anymore. I'm not saying most of the players are in it. Now, do I think certain players are getting paid to throw games like kickers and quarterbacks? Quite possibly. Yes, Aaron Rodgers, I'm looking at you. It chokes every year in the postseason. This man cares more about his money than he does actually playing football. I'm telling you, man. I said this when the season started. When the Packers went out and fell on their face that first game, I said, watch, Aaron Rodgers is going to build it all up till he get in the playoffs. And what he's going to do, he's going to throw that first game in the playoffs. Look what happened. Man put up 7 points against the Niners, a team that the fucking Colts beat. Carson Wentz was out here balling on this team. And you're going to tell me that fucking Aaron Rodgers is going to go out here and throw one touchdown to Devontae Adams? And not do shit the rest of the fucking game. Come on, man! Like it's ridiculous.
Why can't it just be good teams playing, bad teams playing?
Bro, the Niners were anything but a good team. They had a good defense.
But to be honest, when it came to that Niners and Packers game, the Niners, you could tell they're more physical than the Packers ever was.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is a lifelong 49ers fan. His record against the Niners in the playoffs is 0-4. You tell me how the fuck that's a coincidence and not actually something happening.
Well, he was upset when the 49ers didn't take him and they took Alex Smith. Mm-hmm. But that don't mean he's throwing games.
Yeah, his whole career,
that means the 49ers
Tom Brady was a 49ers fan. You forgot that too, right?
Hey, Tom Brady has.
I mean, a lot of Americans are actually 49ers fans too, to be honest. So I don't know, man. I think you're overthinking this whole thing, dog. I don't think it's a conspiracy.
Hey,
If anything,
I think I'm one of the first people to really
man,
start
he got on
critically
a
thinking about the
PlayStation
football.
hat trying to spit conspiracies, dog. Can't
No,
take
I'm
you
about to-
serious, man,
Hey,
with a
bro.
PlayStation hat.
Bro, I got
got
the
a controller
jacket on,
hat.
bro. Look, I'll take the hat off right now. Look, I'll put it on backwards. I'll Tony Romo this. Look,
Hey,
I'm
sit
telling
back,
you
sit
right
back a
now,
little
bro.
bit. Sit back a little bit. Sit back a little bit.
Look at how smart Tony Romo is, and you gonna tell me he throwing all them game losing interceptions and shit, and that wasn't on purpose?
Hey, Romo gonna make the Hall of Fame an analyst, dog.
That's what I'm saying. He won't as a player, but his pockets did. When the coach is like, "Look, hey Romo, we gonna slip you some money. You know, you make sure you lose this game, bro. We need Peyton Manning to win this Super Bowl, bro. I don't know what you're doing out here. Why are you trying to outdo Peyton Manning right now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You need a 10 for your hat, bro. You thinking too hard, dog. You
I'm just telling you,
a
bro.
brain fart,
Coaches
man.
are now
Too
coming
hard,
out
dog.
saying their owners are trying to pay them to lose games. And if you think those
But
owners
you
aren't
can
getting paid by
understand. You can
somebody,
understand why, though. From that situation, you can understand why that owner was paying that coach.
I
to tank
know
on
that's
games.
still fixing games. Like that is
No,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
still wasn't. No, he was paying him for
Huey
the
Jackson,
tank.
and then you got Adam Gase
No,
out here like, wait, y'all were getting paid to lose?
he was paying him.
I didn't know what the fuck's
No,
going
hold on. He was paying him for the tank for Tua. Them other years he wasn't paying him for that, but for that tank for Tua year he was paying him.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, and Adam Gase could not have been that bad of a head coach and stayed that long if they were not paying that man to lose games. I'm telling you that right now. Adam Gase
saw
is
what
one of the
Adam
worst
Gase did with New York Jets.
That's what I'm saying. That they had to have paid him to lose. You could not have been that bad of a coach and kept a job that long. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, bro, what? Like, how is this guy got a job? Because he's losing you games because he's getting paid to lose games. That's why.
Adam Gase ain't getting paid to lose game. It was only Brian Flores.
Hey, I'm telling you, Hugh Jackson came out and said he was getting paid $50,000 to lose as Cleveland's coach.
But you realize, you know who they was tanking for, right?
Cleveland?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
They was tanking for Baker Mayfield.
They've been taking every year, bro. Like, I don't know what.
They was tanking for Baker Mayfield,
case.
my guy.
Baker Mayfield. Yeah. Since Baker's so great.
Hey, Baker not horrible, dog. Don't be hating on Baker.
Come on, bro. You saw the stat differential from Odell Beckham being on the Browns to just him on the Rams this season. You saw
that quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said right there. Baker Mayfield ain't nobody, man.
I think he needed surgery on the shoulder, dog. That's why he wasn't doing so well, man.
Maybe. We'll see. Next season we'll tell. But I'm telling you, man, there's too much data that is just it's been coming out, and I'm realizing like statistically, there's been so many questionable and it's getting to be more and more every year now with officiating to where like, man, there's something kind of up here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I was like, yeah, I know a couple Chargers games I watched.
He's laughing off the tempo your hat.
I like the tempo hat, bro.
I was
it's
like,
perfectly on your head.
I saw it like that Chargers, the Chargers Titans game, right? Like it was like
the one I thought that was suspicious. Well, I wouldn't even say suspicious because that's gonna feed into your. I'm gonna end
Don't
up
enable him.
Hat. I know. Let me put on
I'll gladly wear the tinfoil hat.
The only thing I thought was crazy was how the Raiders we beat the brakes off the Raiders the first time, and then the second time we went against them, it was like we were playing like the Little Giants or some shit, and they had the pep talk in the back room.
And guess where the Super Bowl's next year at? But Vegas.
Hey, I don't think I'm saying I think they got cheated in the game. I don't think the whole league is
not. I'm gonna be honest, dude. The Raiders are, even if you want to say the Raiders suck, whatever. Raiders are a greedy physical team, dude. Chargers are not no greedy physical team. Chargers are a pretty team, but they're not no gritty gridiron type of team, dog. That's how I look at the Chargers. Like how I look at the Chargers. The Chargers to me are a pretty team that does a lot of points. But Raiders is physical, bro.
Hear me
Raiders
out
are
here.
a physical team, though.
That's all they've been.
If
Yeah.
that coach would have been willing to take the paycheck and let the tie happen instead of taking the most insane timeout I've ever seen that made no sense.
Yeah, it was on the coach too.
The Chargers and every California team and former California team would have made the Super Bowl, where this Super Bowl and the next year's Super Bowl are happening.
The next Super Bowl gonna be in Vegas.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
former California football team. If the Chargers coach would have just took the paycheck and let the tie happen,
All right,
like,
so
no.
you telling me the Raiders gonna make it to the Super Bowl next year?
I'm not saying the Raiders are going to make it to the Super Bowl. I'm already saying they made it to the playoffs this year when all California teams should have made it, but the Chargers coach was like, look, I ain't having none of this bullshit. I'm taking a timeout. Like, I was like, yeah, man. He was like, I stand for football being what it should be, not this bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I do believe the Chargers are going to make a serious watch. The Chargers and Raiders both will make serious Super Bowl pushes next year. I would not be surprised if the Raiders make the Super Bowl or at least be in the AFC
And then you also
Championship
got to
game.
think about the Raiders been going through a lot, bro. They've been going through a lot. That's going through a lot with old boy.
Yeah, the legal shit, and then you had the coach shit going on.
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't go to the Titans, I think the Raiders probably make the Super Bowl.
I can see him going to Raiders.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. Watch. Aaron Rodgers end up on the Raiders. Boom, Super Bowl. All of a sudden, everybody be like, God damn, maybe Scribbs is right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this shit?
No, they go stick with Derek Carr.
And then everybody goes,
not going to know.
The Raiders only made the Super Bowl because
Aaron Rodgers. I didn't realize Aaron Rodgers still got his contract with the Packers. I didn't realize that.
Aaron Rodgers, they've already used his franchise tag on him twice. So they really, like, before they gave him his last contract, they franchise tagged him twice, so they can't do it again. So technically, he could break his contract at any time he wants.
Hey, if he break his contract, if he do become a free agent, man, I told you where he's coming, man.
Yeah, but he just get houses in Tennessee.
Go ahead and put your conspiracy theories on that.
It's cheap right now, bro.
Yeah, it was the conspiracy theory with that. You think he's going to? You think he's going to
Go
Tennessee,
ahead,
bro?
I think he's going to California, bro, or Denver. I think you're getting a house in Tennessee because it's right near the whole middle of the United States. And it makes it easier. It makes it easier. It makes it easier to fly all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
because there's who else? Nicole Kidman got a house. There's a whole bunch of fucking Hollywood stars got houses out here, bro.
How about a housing market going up like hell?
Mm-hmm. That's good for me though.
It's
good for you too, shit.
You tell me Nicole Kidman live in Nashville?
Yeah.
Sometimes when she ain't in Australia.
She married to what's the motherfucker name? Keith Urban. Like they got a house out here.
For real?
Yeah, bro. There's a whole bunch of fucking stars. I think Tom Hanks. I heard Tom Hanks got a house out here too, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, he got Chet Hanks.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that got houses out here, bro. You know, it ain't over in our area with the normal motherfuckers. They out there in Williamson.
It ain't in Antioch, that's for sure.
Yeah.
50 Cent by house in Antioch.
I don't know why you go hard on Antioch, bro.
Why you going hard on Antioch for?
I go because we all go hard on Antioch. I'm just doing it on camera. Everybody else do it off camera. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else go hard.
But yeah, you do it on camera out of state, motherfucker. That don't count.
That's right. Out of Antioch. Dude, you know what's crazier town is Madison, man. I went and picked up a car there one time in Madison. That shit felt shady as hell. Like I was like, whoa. Oof.
Man, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see next year how your theories hold out, bro.
We'll see if the Raiders make the Super Bowl. Book it, bro. I am 100% convinced. Last year, Tampa made the Super Bowl, and it was hosted in Tampa. First team to ever.
I think it was a coincidence, bro.
Atlanta a few years before that made the Super Bowl.
Whoa, dog. When you talk about Tampa Bay, bro, Tampa Bay is like the Rams, bro. They're like the Rams. Tampa Bay had no choice but to make it to the Super Bowl. Okay, you got Tom Brady.
Then what happened this year, then, bro? What happened this year, then, bro?
You have Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Now you don't have no choice but to make it to the Super Bowl.
And what happened this year? Antonio Brown. That was one of the
They
issues.
lost to the Rams, but Tom Brady got to retire on another one of those insane miracle comebacks. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do a comeback.
What do you mean? They were down like 17.
They didn't win the game, though.
They
He
did.
He put some points on the board, but they didn't win the game.
But he got to go out with his head held high. Not like Peyton Manning. It went out, you know what I'm saying, playing like dog shit the whole last season.
Damn, dog.
But
did he win the Super Bowl his last?
He won the Super Bowl, yes, with the
Dang,
best defense in the NFL.
That's not good enough for you, though.
The irony of that is Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl playing one of the worst games of his career.
Yeah, he ended that shit with a ring, though.
But all them years that he played and it was amazing, he couldn't win a ring. So the irony of that is kind of funny. But that again, it's just, I'm telling you, man, Raiders, book it. Atlanta was the first team to make a Super Bowl in their own stadium.
I'm gonna be if you saying the Raiders gonna make it to the Super Bowl, I need to put my money on the Raiders to make the Super Bowl next year.
Right now, bro. You probably get good odds before Aaron Rodgers joins up.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Aaron Rodgers not going no damn Raiders, dog.
You just hoping he goes to Titans. But hey, look, bro, I'm telling you, I'm not.
We're COVID friendly.
Hey, dog.
That's right.
Titans, that's what there's a circle say. We're COVID friendly, bro.
Rodgers is gonna end up in Pittsburgh. But anywho, I don't know. I'm telling you, man, you know what? I think they've realized there's more money to be made in making sure certain teams get to Super Bowls when they're hosting Super Bowls and all that. And they're just, NFL's going down a slippery slope. I think it's starting to, I don't know. It's getting to be disconcerting.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, just look at the stats and data.
I'm ready to end this show off, man.
Damn, you cut him off like that. All right.
All right, cuz. I mean, we've been going on for an hour and 40 minutes, so it's...
All right. Hey, man, let's go ahead and close it out, man. Do our closing notes,
man. Baby shower.
You got a baby shower to go to, dog. How many babies you have in this time, dog?
Go ahead and do it, Scribbs.
Give a shout out to my buddy Dave Lenz. I hope his baby shower goes well today.
Congratulations, baby.
Yeah, I wish I could be there. I'll be there in spirit. Give a shout out to the Dallas Cowboys who will be watching the Super Bowl from home this year, and they also wish they could be there, but that ain't happened in about 38 years. I don't know. I'm gonna say 3,800 years. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Q. Maybe Q will get on the show here someday soon. He said he wanted to be on here, so maybe we can get him on here. This would be fantastic. But Q, if you're listening, get on the show. But anyway, you can find us at all platforms. I know everybody probably thinks I'm crazy about the football stuff, but I used to think it was crazy when people would jokingly say football was fixed and all that stuff. But the more and more I look at it, yeah, you can find me at theearthisflat.com. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do believe the earth is round. I'm not a flat earther. But yeah, again, you can find us on all platforms. You can find me, BScribbs88. I made a bunch of new content this week, including a guy that got caught. The audio is hilarious, man. You have to go to my YouTube and check it out. Dude got caught cheating on his girlfriend, and you can hear his girlfriend and him arguing in the background while the game's starting and all that. You can hear her hit him upside the head, all this other shit. It is so funny, man. I'm telling you, it was like it was like a happenstance had to been there. I put the whole like 2.5 minutes of the argument part of it on the phone.
Hey, we need to drop that in our socials, bro.
Bro, this shit is funny. That's some world star shit, bro. Like it is. Why you going through my phone? They texting me. How they got your number, bro? Like I'm like sitting there thinking, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny. But you guys gotta check it out. I mean, that's all I got.
All right. So you can catch us here on YouTube at the Unintelligent Graduates. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at the Unintelligent Graduates. Drop us a line on the Unintel Grad. Tell us how we're doing. Give us some feedback. Tell us what we can do better. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. And salamat to everybody who's tuning into our audio version of the show every Monday on your favorite podcast platform. Salamat. There's millions of podcasts out there, and you guys are taking your time to kick it with us. Your time is very precious and it's greatly valued. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on Xbox and Twitch at Black and Pino J. I'm streaming Wednesdays, Fridays, and of course here on Saturdays with my homies. And on Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm doing like old school games and just having fun. And then you can check out my YouTube channel, Game Trek: The Last Generation, and I'm gonna have some footage out hopefully today. That's all I got.
All right. Well, you can find me, Searchers, on all platforms. You can follow us Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, The Unintelligent Graduates, Twitter, The Unintelligent Grads. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to us, tell the world about us. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here.
For sure.
If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars, because the more we have, the merrier. And I got a quote here by Alan Moore. He got a little quote here for y'all conspiracy theorists.
Alan Moore, the comic book writer?
He's some Alan Moore. That's all I know. All I did was conspiracy quotes. And he said the main thing that I learned about conspiracy theory is that conspiracy theorists believe in a conspiracy because that is more comforting.
Look at Scribbs' face. He's like, I don't. His registry. He's like, I don't like this motherfucker, Alan
Moore. So that's a quote for y'all conspiracy theories, and we know you gonna love this show, especially this last big topic. And just know,
I'm telling you, bro,
you do not need no 4-year degree.
I would rather not think the Eagles
be
win
a
Super Bowl
graduate.
because
As
of
long
his
as you
picks.
better yourself,
So it doesn't make
you're
sense.
becoming a graduate. And you might say these 3 fellas are unintelligent. Well, Scribbs might be unintelligent.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
My God.
Oh, no. Unintelligent,
Titans fans.
You need to come to the realization that this is our show and we're the unintelligent graduates and we're out. Peace. Oh, yeah. And if you're a better, Scribbs said bet on the Raiders to make the Super Bowl next year. We're the unintelligent graduates and we're out.
And
Peace.
apparently you must be Asian if you like noodles. Like, apparently.